Oh, I'm not muted. Hi. Hi. Didn't realize I wasn't muted. So, today's maintenance day, I believe. I'm often not muted. Great. Whoops. Well, at least I don't think I say anything too bad. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? Today's maintenance day for the North American server, I believe, on Genshin. So we're gonna do something a little bit different. Short stream, just relaxing, chatting with all of you. Cabbage. And a quick question, since I'm playing a different game than usual, for all servers. Currently updating, might lag out a bit while it updates. Oh, gotcha. I am feeling better today. I had a long conversation with one of my buddies this morning, and I'm gonna hang out with the boys tonight. You know, things are still rough, but I'm doing good, so can't complain. I woke up in this side of the dirt today, so that means it's a good day. Real quick question, since I'm playing a different game with a different setup than normal, how is audio right now? Because we're doing things differently than normal, and I know my Genshin setup, as far as like audio and stuff goes. Cool. Keep me updated in case anything gets weird. But for right now, I am just gonna chill out with all of you and play some truck sim. And I wanted to ask you guys some questions about Genshin, and I completely forgot what those questions were right when I signed on to the stream. Big shout out also real quick to all of my mods on Twitch, and damn it, I also forgot to go through the mods permissions as well, because I think there's some permissions that are still missing for you guys, but the Discord is being taken care of very well, and the Twitch is being taken care of very well, it seems like. I'm working on ways to pay all you guys back, not just my mods obviously, but also the viewers. All of you, we have grown so much, and I'm so excited for 5.0. I'm so excited for all the updates it's gonna bring. New characters, new map, new places to explore, and also the quality of life improvements and the graphical improvements, and just small little I came into that corner way too fast. Just small little things are gonna make the game even better. I already, like, you noticed you can see a genuine difference between the Mondstadt area and Chenyu Vale. Not even just the Mondstadt area, just the rest of Liyue and Chenyu Vale. It is very noticeable. The graphical improvements and the volumetric fog, the lighting, teapot improvement. So I'm very excited, even if it's going to take me a while to get to Natlan. Tomorrow, I plan on streaming Genshin again, and I think we're going to finish up. You guys said I was relatively close to the end of the Liyue questline. Spend pre-mode loot box before select free. Oh, is that free 5 stars? Isn't Jean also in that list of potential free 5s? 2 out of 3 acts. Gotcha. Yeah, so tomorrow we'll finish up the Liyue quest line, not only to get that done and dusted, so there's there's not any like conflicts or anything with other world quests and character quests we're doing, but also so that we can open up Inazuma and finally get some gosh darn weed. Jean, Mona, Ketching, Chi-Chi, D-Luke, and someone else I don't recognize in there. Tigari. I would love to have Jean on the team. I really like her character, and like in the way that I like Amber's character. Although, unlike Amber, I feel like Jean would actually be a decent Animo character. Quite fun and a good pick. And also like one of the OGs. When I hop on tomorrow, I'll spend the first part of the stream asking you guys to help me through all of that. Because that's definitely something I'd want to do. All standard characters, so you can lose 50-50 to them while rolling for limited characters. Gotcha. Good point. Because Mona, Mona is a standard character that we lost the 50-50, the Yelan 50-50 to initially, because the Yelan was a limited time offer. How do you guys know what pity you're at? Does it say anywhere, or do you just keep track of how many wishes you've thrown down? Check the history section. Oh, maybe I should break instead of looking at chat. Hey, don't text and drive. History below the banner. Gotcha. All right. Well, it should be a grand old time. Man, this game still looks really good, especially on max graphics. I'm amazed that my PC is running this and the YouTube video that I'm using for the music and OBS and VTube Studio while simultaneously balancing Truck Simulator on running on Ultra. History takes time to update. So you don't have gotcha. So you won't have immediate updates. Text and drive. Look to the side while driving. Never drive below 100 miles an hour. What's the fastest? I shouldn't ask that. I can't see the Gersh Dern. Oh, it's a stop sign, stoplight. It's a flashing red. Oh, geez, going over the line. This is the Alaska ambience music from SnowRunner, which is a Spin Tires game. It's the sequel to Mud Runner. It's another truck game. It's an off-road trucking game, and this is the Alaska ambience, and it is very nice. No goals, just relaxing, aimless driving, and just BSing and bench racing about Genshin. I really need to put more effort into Barbara, because everyone says that she's a really good healer. A SnowRunner. I really like SnowRunner. I think SnowRunner, I have some problems with some of the changes they made to the physics. The trucks, I think, in MudRunner, and even in the original Spin Tires game were really good. The trucks move a little bit less realistically in SnowRunner, but I still really like the game. The graphical improvements are amazing, and oh my gosh, the music is so good. You wouldn't expect music to be so good in a trucking game. What element is Kokomi? Thanks for the follow, Daniele. Appreciate it. Hydro. Oh, another Hydro. The only thing that the only thing about Barbara that I know is gonna have a long learning curve for me in particular is remembering that she applies the wet status, and so taking electro damage and especially getting frozen is gonna be the biggest thing with me. Better Hydro application to enemies, which allows for more reactions. Because I played around with oh, I thought that was a way station. I was like, why didn't I get a? Why didn't I get a notification on my little beeper? You guys like the Dachshund or Chihuahua bobblehead on the dash? I've been playing this game for years and have amassed I'm very critical of DLC, of like paid DLC in games, but I've spent real money on like stupid things like this steering wheel in this game and stuff. Yes, Bark. That's right, Barbara is free. What is it? We got Barbara at the end of the Mondstadt quest line or something? Or when did we get her? But I remember that she was just a free person in one of the menus or something. Noelle, Kaya, and Barbara. I feel like I don't know how to use Noelle. People say that she's a really good, that like that if you build her properly, she can actually be decent DPS or a tank. Kuki is going to be an absolute machine when we get her up to spec, because her healing is helping a decent amount, even though she's only got 7,800, 7,900, something like that HP on a level 3 or whatever world level, and at AR 36. Her healing factor is still doing a decent job, even though like she has such low HP, and that's what her healing scales off of. And I have a plus 12 4-star artifact. Or no, actually, I have a plus 12 3-star artifact that increases healing, and so that artifact is maxed out. Noelle needs Noelle does need a lot of ER, because it takes a long time to build up that her burst as well, doesn't it? Kinda. I guess not. Kinda. Hi, Bach. Concrete tubes. So many drugs. Yeah. Hidden inside these. Oh wait, they're hollow. Never mind. Actually, it's in my tires. Instead of filling the tires with air, I filled them with Coke. I probably shouldn't make jokes like that. Is that against TOS? TOS changes every day. Cocaína colombiana. Did you guys ever play Ghost Recon Wildlands? I loved that game. I have a big love-hate relationship with pretty much every Ubisoft title under the sun because it's a Ubisoft title. My wife and I played all the way through Ghost Recon Wildlands, and even a little bit. Like, we gave Ghost Recon Breakpoint a try. Breakpoint made me really upset, which it really disappointed me. But Wildlands, oh my gosh, I love that game. Did you know nuts are actual drug for horses? Was an interesting vet visit. I'll take your word for that, homie. I've gotten so spoiled by Genshin running at 120 FPS or whatever, or 60. Actually, I think Genshin is capped at 60 FPS. I've been so spoiled by Genshin running at 60 FPS that I think ATS right now is running at like 40 or 30 or something, like maybe not all the way down at 30, but I think Truck Simulator is running a little bit low on frames right now, and it's irritating me. I'm like, why aren't you running at max performance? I say I'm irritated with the frame rate when I just said a little bit ago that I'm running this thing on ultra graphic settings. Cookie busted for Hyper Bloom since you only need Dendro plus Hydro plus Electro with Electro character, only needing high level of EM. Does a lot of damage and works as homing missiles. Oh. What does Hyper Bloom do? Because there are things like Frozen that I understand, obviously, because it's Frozen, and Vaporize and things like that. What is Hyper Bloom? I know that it's Dendro plus, it's a Dendro thing, right? How, like, which elements make Hyper Bloom, and what does it do? Is it just a damage increasing thing? Bloom Bomb, Hyper Bloom, ICBM, gotcha. An actual nuke. First have to apply Dendro and Hydro to enemies, which will create seeds. Oh, there's little seeds that come up. Oh, because I've noticed that when I've noticed those little, you can correct me if I'm wrong, if these are not the right seeds I'm thinking of, but I think I've noticed those seeds when I use Yelan's attack against like Dendro slimes and stuff. Then you apply Electro to the seed, which will return it into a homing missile. Oh! Well, that's cool. That's a really cool, you know, because like Vaporize is an obvious one, you know, and Electro Charged and Overloaded are, but those are just two elements. So that's cool that there's like multiple, that you can stack multiple of them, multiple elements up, that you can have really big damage increases. And those are what I was seeing on TikTok when I saw people just absolutely nuking bosses, just like one-shotting them, is that it takes a lot of setup because you have to know which elements you need to combine in order to get that big blast shot. Okay, fine, just pass me. Interesting. There's a lot of unspoken complexity in Genshin that it doesn't necessarily tell you about. I know that there's the tutorials about elemental reactions and that kind of stuff, but there's so much else beyond, like, under the surface that's just there for you to discover, and I love that in a game. Breath of the Wild was that way. Even simple things in Genshin like poise, which is like the Claymore characters and things like more melee characters have a higher resistance to stagger and have a higher resistance to getting thrown back, which is pretty dope. I'm so vanilla, I play Truck Simulator correctly. I did a video on my other channel where I did a no brakes challenge on Truck Simulator. No brakes and trying to floor it as much of the drive as I can. Like driving in the median on the shoulder. Genshin Dendro reactions graph and going to images. Genshin Dendro reactions graph. What the hell? This is also just from 3.0. Dendro plus Hydro Bloom, Dendro plus Pyro, Burning, Quicken, Aggravate, Spread, Burgeon. Oh, interesting. So Dendro plus Pyro, Dendro plus Hydro gets Bloom, and Bloom plus Electro is Hyper Bloom. And then Bloom plus Pyro is Burgeon. Well, I won't remember any of that at all. Quicken plus Electro, Aggravate. Oh. Weird. How did that not damage my trailer? Isn't Kale also a Dendro archer? Oh, that said Wiener. Is she a good one to put time into, or should I? Because she's our only Dendro right now, but should I wait to like? She's our only Dendro, so like I might as well at least get her up to 20, but she's okay. Oh, I'm going 10 over the limit. When I did that no brakes challenge, I was also hauling TVs. it was a fragile cargo bonus. She's a bit weak, mostly to apply Dendro. She's got that that boomerang. The same car. It was the same car. No, it wasn't. That was a truck. Never mind. I thought that was the same car. Dendo Traveler is a great option. Yeah. So how far away am I from the Dendro region? Is that Sumeru, or which region is the Dendro region to resonate with? Sumeru, which is the desert region. I think I saw it might have been you, Spides, that in the Discord threw down the translate thing for like the script and stuff, and that some of the Sumeru script is based off of script in India, like Indian script or stuff like that, which is really cool. They base obviously you can tell the Chinese character inspiration in Liyue and cross the chasm. I will cross the chasm. Rainforest and desert. Rainforest and desert. That's cool. Oh, I'm excited for the rainforest. Oh, that's awesome. I thought that was an Integra for the second. For the second? I thought that was an Integra for a second, and I was like, ooh. A Teggy. Nut. I almost bought an Integra back when I was fresh out of college with my first job. Like, fresh out of college, had my first job, and it was, I was a mechanic, as I've mentioned. And so I went from, you know, mowing lawns, bagging groceries, doing, shoveling snow, doing stuff on the weekends and after class, to actually having a real full-time job that made an actual good paycheck. I was flat rate. And if you know what you're doing and you can do it in a timely manner, flat rate mechanic work pays a crap ton. And so I had a bunch of money burning a hole in my pocket, and there was a used 2001 Integra across town that was, it just had the snot beat out of it, but I was like, ew, a Teggy. I've always liked Integras, but I'm glad I didn't get that, because it would have just been a money pit. Because I would have been stupid and I would have tried to turn it into a race car. I'd completely blown all of my money on it. Connery Rainforest. Whoa, excuse me, jeez Louise. Rainforest, the original zone. And the desert was added after. Huh, interesting. That makes sense. If that was the introduction of Dendro, and then they added the desert afterwards. Oops, 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 oops. Wasn't me. I didn't do that. Yeah, after completing Mondstadt, you can walk to the other regions by, walking. Good words, Connery. You can go to the other regions just by walking there, yeah. Inazuma's the only one that's quest locked, and it's because it's across the ocean. The ocean. I have this song, this track, the SnowRunner Alaska ambience downloaded on my phone, so that when I go camping and like I lose service, I can still have music. I can have this chill music when I'm just, you know, driving up the curvy mountain roads. It's a vibe. As I said, I'm gonna go on a quick solo camping trip next week, and I'm gonna bring you all along for the ride. By which I mean I'm gonna vlog it, and then I'll edit it and upload it on the Connery channel. It will not be a face reveal type of thing, but you know, you'll see IRL me. I am really excited for Inazuma 2, because that's based off of Japan, right? And I've had such a love for Japanese culture and history since I was in middle school, when I originally discovered the Book of Ten Rings, Miyamoto Musashi. I just became obsessed with samurai history and the history of their architecture and everything, and modern Japan too is fascinating and beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Easy there, Sonny. Whoa, whoa, easy there, Sonny. I got some popsicles down in my basement. Yes, sir.
I worked with a guy who could do that voice way too well, because he could do the whistle along with it too. I go on trips whenever I can. Money is tight for everyone right now. Oh my gosh, that was my hair. I thought that was a bug. Money's tight for everyone right now, and you know. But camping doesn't have to be a cost. Doesn't have to be a cost prohibitive endeavor. It's only as expensive as you want to make it. If you want to spend $2,000 on a rooftop tent, that's on you. But I just lay the seats down in my SUV and camp out in there. Oh, you can glitch over to Inazuma early? Move. This is me at full throttle right now. Money is not needed for great memories. That is an absolute truth. Camping is as simple as like overlanding and car camping and stuff like that. It's as simple as, do you have a back seat? Then you can go camping. There's an area close to the cryo evil flower in Mondstadt. You can glitch under the ocean water. Huh! Weird. Interesting. Oh, slow down, slow down. Forgot that it's raining and it's wet. Rain makes the road wet. That's at least the one that Hoyo hasn't patched out yet. There's another one next to Liyue Harbor that got fixed some time ago. Well, I am all about that, my friend. How much time is left on this job? Well, there's only 7 hours remaining. I'm gonna have to boot, scoot, and boogie if I want to make this before I run out of tiredness. This game has the fatigue simulation, so you have to take routine stops to rest yourself. And if I slept right now, then I would miss the deadline. So I need a boot, scoot, and boogie to get an old Suburban. Dope. Oh my garnet. Keep looking over at chat and just flying all over the road. Genshin Unity has some bugs, but most of them are funny or just glitching out stuff. There's a place that's saying even the Stratosphere full on Skyrim giant style. And yes, someone mentioned this a while ago, but yeah, this video I'll link in the Discord has a music, GG is a bug. The Discord has a music tab, a music channel, and I'll link this in the Discord. Pendleton. Thank you. You're doing surprisingly well with driving and reading chat. This is not a good skill to have, but I'm decently good at like multitasking while driving IRL also. Like I can pretty much oh, you already did? Oh, thank you. I can eat pretty well and drive at the same time. When my wife and I were still just dating, she lived 2 hours away from me. And so every weekend I would drive 2 hours there, 2 hours back. So it was 2 hours one way. Because I was living out in the sticks, wrenching, and she was still in college in the city. And so I was 2 hours away. And I would drive in, and it would often be the case that I would be on the interstate driving with my knees, eating a hot dog or something that I got at the local gas station, and learned how to multitask driving IRL. Not a good skill. It's not something you should be good at. You should be Be responsible when you're behind the wheel. When you're literally directing a 4,000-pound missile at 70 miles an hour. ATS DUI. There was someone. I used to in middle school. I was a caddy. I was a golf caddy for a golf course outside a golf course a couple towns over, and it was a golf course that was pretty. Yeah, don't drive with your knees. Don't drive that at home, vegan. It was a golf course that was pretty. It was in the middle of the sticks, middle of the desert. But a lot of people thought that like it was kind of like it was kind of cool. Because if you grow up in the city or grow up in like the mountains or something, going out to the desert that's a unique experience. So we would get clientele from all over the world, and I remember there was a German couple that came to golf there, and the bartender was saying that they told me a story that when they were coming out here on the highway, they were going like 120 miles an hour because they thought that the mile per hour number on the speedometer of their rental car was kilometers. And so they were like, okay, so we're going 120 kilometers, so that means we're going 60 miles per hour or whatever that roughly maths out to. And so they were just booking at 120, not realizing apparently that like, man, it seems like we're going a little faster than 120 kilometers an hour. And they got pulled over by the local gentry, who was not at all pleased with them ripping through his town at $120. I don't know how much I believe that from that bartender, or from the German couple, but that was a story. I'm decently good with the metric to imperial conversions as well. Isn't it 1 mile is 2.2 kilometers? And then other stuff that I learned from mechanicking, that 7/8 of an inch is roughly 22 millimeters. 13/16 of an inch is roughly 21 millimeters. 3/4 of an inch is roughly 19 millimeters. Things like that you start learning over time. And so switch to metric, switch to imperial. If you actually deal with that stuff on a day-to-day basis, you learn both, and it's not hard to learn both. Well, let me make sure that this is going to loop. There we go, loop. Like I said, gonna be kind of a short stream today, but we're already 40 minutes in, and I don't know about you, but I'm having a great time, just chilling, hauling, talking with all of you. I'm stoked about 5.0 vegan. Everyone else seems really excited as well. I'm really jealous of all of you that can, like, I could obviously, but I'm not going to, but are going to just one was 1.6. Oh, I thought 1 mile was 2.2 kilometers. Never mind, don't listen to me. I do know the 3/4 inch is 19 millimeters though. Or roughly 19 millimeters. It must be really exciting for all of you who are going to just immediately go into Natlan and start that journey right off the bat. I'm gonna wait a minute before I get to Natlan, but that's gonna be an awesome thing for you guys for you veterans to have a new place to explore, new characters, new quests. $100mm is about 4 inches. Huh, I didn't know that. It's machining. It's machining measurements that I know pretty well. 3/4 inch, 19 millimeters, 22 millimeter, 7/8 of an inch, 13/16, 21 millimeters. It's still so cool how they, watching that trailer on stream and realizing how much of this was set up from the very beginning, that they knew the roadmap they were gonna head to. Found on road dead. They knew the roadmap that they were heading to, you know. Couldn't see past my mirror there. And this map is already enormous, and adding another one to it, like, oh my word. This game is just fantastically big. Ooh, am I gonna... No, I'll be alright. Yeah, we're fine. Most likely, based on another Ho game, that after Tevat's story ends, a part 2 of the story will potentially a different setting will start. Huh. Interesting. Oh, clear the balls over there. How do I want to attack that? Let's back up. Talking about 5.0 Monday. Talking more about 5.0 and I'm still so interested on what the lore behind the other twin is. Why they're helping the Abyss Order. All of that. And the Cube Lady. At this point in my journey, I still know nothing about the Cube Lady. The unknown god of war. Alright, Connery, don't mess this up. Oh, I might be way far over right now. Yeah, let's straighten that out a little. Oh, Chi-Chi's voiced by the same person who voices the unknown god? Oh, that's interesting. Chi-Chi's VA nailed that vibe for that character. How to get it? Don't know. What it is? Don't know. What's wrong with me? Boop. Because she was in cahoots with Celestia. Homie needs to rest. What are the quality of life improvements that they're bringing about? We talked about that, but I don't think you guys ever, or if you did, I wasn't paying attention. Probably that. What are the quality of life improvements they're bringing to the game? All minor stuff. Teapot load limit? Teapot! By the way, thanks everyone for stopping by, even though we're doing something, something very different today. Just BSing about Genshin and playing Truck Sim instead of actually playing Genshin. I don't understand that. I don't even know what the teapot is at this point. 12 instead of 8 showcase characters in your profile. Excuse me. I will know. A log for the world quest. Been waiting. So far, nothing on that front. Teapot was a waste of dev resources along with the card game. I can see that. Could have put it into something else. I felt the same way about a lot of Forza Horizon 5. Less so 5, much more so 4, actually. I think that the effort that went into... I don't know. 4 I wasn't a big fan of. Main sheet of a sheet of some of the main changes in the Discord. Cool, thanks. The Discord has been very helpful with finding that stuff out and et cetera, et cetera. Oops. Hello, Pixie. What up? We're just playing some Truck Sim and BSing about 5.0 while oh, I kind of got myself into a bit of a pickle here, didn't I? BSing about 5.0 and playing some Truck Sim during the maintenance day. Hi, Sapphire. What am I doing? I'm gonna go back to my headquarters in Missoula, Montana. Boop. You saw me go live. I was like, you can't play Genshin right now. Yes, I can. Making a Taco Bell run later. You know what? I haven't had Taco Bell in a long time after I discovered, after I kind of rediscovered Del Taco. I ate a ton of Taco Bell in college. But Del Taco's cheapo tacos. And I feel like such a boomer saying this, but like when back in my day, back when the value taco was 69 cents and you could get 4 tacos for like barely any money. Oh my gosh, that was the best in the world. I'm just gonna drive through this red light. No Del Taco around you? As far as trashy American fast food goes, I enjoy it. Oh, that's adorable, Pixie. I think I might trade trailers out while I'm here. Pathfinder 2.0? What am I doing? Trailer manager. McDonald's and Subway in Brazil. What do I want to go with? Actually, I'll stick with the flatbed. I like the flatbed. Beep, beep. Oh, parking brake. Beep, beep, beep. Taco bar in Sweden. Oh. Hey, no one run into my trailer as I back out 4 feet into the road. I don't know, Pixie. Where do bad rainbows go? They go to Prism. It's a light sentence, but it gives them time to reflect. Ah, bad. From Missoula. Boom. I want to go to Cali. Where are some stuff? Here, this one's going to Sacramento. Oops. From Butte. Fertilizer to Sacramento. Yeah. Well, it's only, that expires in 5 hours, though. Expires in 8 hours. Down to Stockton. Yeah, let's get that. I'm excited for 5.0. I'm excited to hang out with the boys tonight. I'm excited for my camping trip next week. I love this community, Duvan. This has been the best, like, I think I told you guys that at the same time I was thinking about trying Genshin, I was trying other games that I never had before, like Elden Ring and League. And I'm so glad that League... I'm so glad I didn't start playing League. Really was for the best that... I don't know why, my computer was just vomiting at I guess it knew. But my computer wasn't liking the Riot install or whatever. But for the best. This community has been amazing. Bless my computer for shitting on League. As it should, yeah. Yeah, it was definitely an intervention by my computer. I'm just gonna blast through this town real quick. 54 in a 25, you know, like we do. Yeah, there are other games. There are a lot of other games I want to play. Sapphire. It is a very calming game to watch and play. It's a very chill. You know, this is a perfect podcast game. Put on a podcast and just chill out. You know, because there are times where I want to get into big boss fights and stuff and things like that. I actually vegan. I just found it funny. It was let me finish my thought before I get on to another one. My ADD brain. Sapphire, you said that right. You said it's calming to watch right as I was going 65 in a 25 zone. Vegan. I actually have police turned off, so you can turn off traffic infractions. Traffic offenses, which I have turned off. So I can speed, I can run into cars and all that stuff, and it won't give me any infractions. Yeah. I tried Elden Ring and I loved it. It's just the difficulty curve on it is so steep. I want to return to that game though. So maybe we'll do that one day as well. Why follow the law when you can erase the law? It's so funny, because the police cars still exist in game. They still patrol around. You'll see them on the highway and everything. And it's so funny to just blast through a stoplight at 65 in a 25 zone, and they just don't do anything. IRL, you're riding shotgun to someone driving 70 miles an hour through streets of downtown Louisville. Jeez. Elden Ring is one of those things that I have to take in moderation. Because I enjoy a difficult game, but it's so easy for me to get burned out on just beating my head up against difficult bosses. And not even bosses, mini bosses, regular characters, just the basic enemies. I don't have the chops to deal with well. And it's really easy to, for me to like get lost in all of that. I played Souls 3, and that was it. That's the only Soulsborne game I'd ever played before Elden Ring. And by which I mean, like when I say I played, quote unquote, Souls 3, I mean that I made it like 30 minutes through and back. Squirrel brain loading. Yep. I've also heard that Elden Ring and Souls 3 are very difficult games to start with. That Bloodborne is a little bit easier on newbies. Restricted playthroughs like no summons. I don't even know what that means. I just hopped into the game blindly and just started wandering through and dying a lot and so I don't even think I got to the point of summons to even understand what that is. I got to the point where you get your spectral steed, and that was it. Night night vegan. Thanks for stopping by. Streaming experience might be better. Starting with the older ones. It was fun. Like it was fun. It was funny. It made for a good video. But yeah, I easily got burned out on the difficulty of Elden Ring. Code Vein? I don't know that. Oops. I also would love to go back through the library of some of the old games that I used to play as well, like revisiting Mario World and Super Metroid, Link to the Past, Earthbound. Danganronpa? I do not know that, Duvan. Night Bach, thanks for stopping by. And appreciate all of you for stopping by as well, even though we're doing something different. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Thanks for stopping by. I know most of you are here because of the Genshin playthrough, and it's heartwarming to see so many of you here hanging out, even though all I'm doing is just bantering about 5.0 and Elden Ring has overtuned difficulty. Need to be in this lane. Oh wait, no, I still want to be in this lane. There's a left turn coming up. In television games. Woo, 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 woo. Easy, Jeep. Don't brake like that in front of me. Oh wait, that wasn't a turn lane. You just turned from this lane. Well, I appreciate that, Lilith. That's very heartwarming. Thank you. Hey, get out of the way. I'm here. Don't you know who I am? There's some Breath of the Wild, not Breath of the Wild. There's some Tears of the Kingdom stuff I want to play. I want to do horror games as well. I love the horror genre. I'm just such a scaredy cat. I can't make it through a lot of them, but there's horror games I want to play on stream as well. What else? I'm still trying to get through a max difficulty playthrough of God of War Ragnarok. 100%ing Tears of the Kingdom. A hard shell jockstrap named Nutty Buddy. No! Damn it. Yeah, I definitely don't feel limited to Genshin. I'm just so into it right now. It's all I want to play right now. Initially there was a little bit of worry of like so many people are here for Genshin that if I play something else, you know, people will stop watching. But you guys very quickly, without even me voicing that, you guys very quickly alleviated that concern. It's very heartwarming to see your all of yours support. I really appreciate it. Try not to get sappy, but I often do because it's very humbling. So thank you. But yeah, the reason Genshin's been the only thing I've been playing recently is because it's the only thing I want to play right now. There were, in fact, I said it during Squirrelathon. Like I had Truck Simulator, Tears of the Kingdom, Gran Turismo. I had all these things lined up for Genshin, and then once we were in Squirrelathon, I was like, I don't want to stop playing Genshin right now. Let's just keep on going on. Let's just keep on. I have a spreadsheet actually, Fabric. Not a schedule, but I have a spreadsheet of like the other things on my list when I launched this channel of games I wanted to play. If you go back through my channel, actually, 2 of my first videos with this new model was House Flipper Sim. And I'm very proud of the editing on those 2 videos, actually. I haven't done as many edited videos because the streams are taking up a lot of the streams are difficult to edit down when they get as long as we have them. Load me up, Johnny. Load me up good, and I don't know where I was going with that. I don't know if I'll play more House Flipper. That might have been just a one and done for me. That's what she said. Palaqueen. Someone bonk Palaqueen for me. When I was going through some of the other other streams, I'm trying to edit them down, but often it gets overwhelming, and I'm like, I'm not gonna edit this one down. Palaqueen, I always find you sniffing at things and nutting at everything. Go through Palaqueen's chat logs, and you'll find a lot of nut emotes when Lisa's on stream, and those 2 times that we've had zoom-ins on Yelen's Yelen's boobs. I always would see Palaqueen come across the chat. And freaking Raiden when we Raiden Impact when we did when we did the Japanese Lisa download said music to my ears. I didn't see all of you warning me about Yinger before I met her. I noticed after the fact in chat, you guys were like, here she comes. Prepare yourself. And I was like, what are they talking about? And then Yinger burst down the door like the Kool-Aid man. I can bypass the way station. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. At what point did you guys realize that Genshin wasn't just another video game? Because I think... I don't know. I feel like it was midway through... I feel like it was around when I got the Wind Glider that I started realizing just that, like, it was really setting in how different and complex and vast the game was, and oh geez, I almost missed my exit, and how into it I was. Lisa's flirty and Yingir's perfume instructions are exactly the flame, even if you're playing as Lumen. Well, Yingir doesn't. I don't know where we're going with that. I was about to say Yingir doesn't have a type, but that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. The evil twin twist, yeah. That was such a huge bombshell that the game, and this isn't like me insulting the game or anything, but that was such a huge bombshell that was just glossed over. Like they revealed that and then just like nothing. That's interesting, Monday. Didn't pick it back up for 2 years. A rather foxy tease? The hell does that even mean? Is that the leopard lady that you guys posted in the Discord? The leopard lady. Yeah, just how big the game was. Yeah, because I said in the episode 1, I was like, oh, like this game, this map is big, but it's not that big. Not realizing how dense it is, because Breath of the Wild's map is a Breath of the Wild's map is a big map, but there's a lot of empty space in it. It kind of got some flack for that, and I think it makes more sense than people let on. I think the big vast fields of nothing, I think they make sense in game. I do agree they don't add anything gameplay-wise, though, but they make sense lore-wise, that in an age where all you have is horses to get around, there are going to be vast expanses of just nothingness. And also, when you're talking about post-apocalyptic Hyrule, it makes sense that there's not tons of people wandering around and things like that. But Forza games are kind of the same way as well. There's big giant fields and stretches of nothing, but it's because the game is designed for you to whip past those fields of nothing at 200 miles an hour. Every nation has their Lisa equivalent. Great. Story and characters. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, the end of the Liyue story. Which we're doing tomorrow. Interesting. I think Genshin is way bigger than the Breath of the Wild map, because Breath of the Wild is big, but I think this is me not knowing anything about the facts of it, but it feels like Genshin is way bigger, and it's also way more dense as well. But I don't know, because Breath of the Wild does have a very big map. Red Dead 2 also wasn't an enormous map, but it felt big because you only could get around by horseback. That really felt similar to, I guess Red Dead 2's map was big, but it wasn't, I don't know. It felt even bigger than it was because you could only get around very slowly, you know? Like, bro. So someone would have to send me a link. Oh, now you're gonna speed up? Fucking Volvo. Taking inspiration and expanding it on a concept. I'm still thinking about like what my favorite games are. Someone asked that a while back, and it's such an impossible question for a lot of gamers, you know? Often what I said, what my answer then and my answer still is that I often separate like best games, favorite games out by console generation. Do I have to stop at this way station or what? Okay, didn't tell me. Oh, maybe because the only way station is one on the other side of the road. But what always comes up when I think about best games I've ever played are Breath of the Wild, God of War 2018, Mass Effect 2, Skyrim, to be completely honest, GTA 4. I say GTA 4. I feel like I enjoyed GTA 5 more. Like exploration and just wandering and just fucking around in game. I feel like I enjoyed GTA 5's world more, and the story was very fun. But I feel like GTA 4 has a much better narrative story. I really enjoyed 4. Fallout 3 also, really loved my time with Fallout 3 as well. I never played a lot of the Zelda greats. I never played through Ocarina, never played through Wind Waker, never played through Twilight Princess. Oh, almost just pit maneuvered that. Almost just pitted that trooper. I would be definitely down to do those in future streams, yeah. I know a lot of the lore of the Zelda games, but I haven't played through most of them. Destiny, Fantasy Starlight 2. Oops. I put a lot of hours in Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2 was one of the first games that I really felt how much time I was spending in it. I don't think it's one of the best games ever, but I really enjoy Age of Empires 1 and 2 as well. I have the definitive edition Age of Empires 1 on Steam on this computer, and I really enjoy those games. I'm not really a big fan of RTSs, but specifically those two are very, very good games. I like them. Top Genshin moments. Top Genshin moments in the playthrough are definitely Storm Terror's release. Don't break check me. Are definitely the Storm Terror, that whole ending sequence, and the twin reveal. There are a lot of moments that stick out just in our playthrough, not necessarily the game itself. Like our battle with the four ruin guards. The first time I saw the first time I started exploring outside of the immediate Mondstadt area. So like when I first saw the Sword Cemetery, I remember that was a really cool moment. There are also just so many small moments that add up. You know, it's not anything big. I don't think it's a lot of small moments that are done so well. Every time you crest over a hill and the music swells and the lighting is just right, the volumetric fog is all splayed out, and the city is there in the distance, or like Liyue Harbor is in the distance, and the wharf that we went to yesterday. The raft ride to there, that is a big high as well. Just how the game can take its time, you know. It's not in a hurry to rush into things a lot of the time. It is a game that very much, the game can progress as slow or as fast as you want, and I really enjoy that. That's what that was my favorite thing back in the day about Skyrim. Yeah, and all of our goofing around as well. Those are like, it's more than just like the game itself. It's us having fun in the game. It's having fun with this community, the Genshin community, and like you all as well as viewers, as chatters. Those are the moments that stick out. Us wandering around the northern half of Liyue when we were discovering the statues before we'd even discovered Liyue Harbor, and just BSing about alcohol and food. Like that is such a high moment of, like, that is such a memorable part of this game, and it's not part of the game. It's a part of what we made the game. It's my turn because I said so. Oh my gosh. American traffic IRL. Breaking it. Oh yeah. Me dilly-dallying around and not getting... Oh, damn it. I needed to take that exit, but it's closed. Me dilly-dallying and not getting the wind glider until like midway through the second stream. And falling off of the Knight's headquarters because it took me so long to get the glider. And I accidentaled into getting the glider anyway. I didn't mean to start that Amber quest. Well, I'm a very sentimental person naturally, Sapphire, if you haven't noticed. Very sentimental, can get sappy occasionally. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. That one snuck up on me.
That one snuck up on me, sonny.
Right now, my favorite town, I think. I really like Liyue Harbor, but I don't know if it's my favorite town. I like Mondstadt. I like the wharf. I don't know why. I don't know why. I really like Liyue Harbor. Whoa, frames easy. Are you fucking serious? Are you kidding me right now, homie? Oh, it's a one-way. I thought he just pulled out in front of me. Right, it's a broken white line. Lantern, right? I'm really excited to explore the other the cities. The exploration in Genshin is so fun, whether it's the countryside or the cities. It's so fun to just explore, just wander around and find something new. Sumeru City is kind of a pain to navigate. Is it just big? Is big. Oh, you got lost. Oh, you know what? Another game I really enjoyed? Oh, the way it's laid out. You know what game I also really enjoyed was, oh my gosh. Not The Force Awakens. What's the Star Wars game with The Force Unleashed? Jeez. I remember I played Force Unleashed on PSP. In middle school, I bought my buddy's PSP for like 20 bucks. And Vice City, he gave it to me with Vice City Stories and Force Unleashed. In one of the Final Fantasy games as well, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember playing that one. But it was he included it with when he sold me the console. I still have that PSP as well. It no longer works. It won't accept a charge, but I still have it. I plan on kind of gutting it and just putting the shell up on. I guess maybe I don't even need to gut it, but putting it on my shelf. My original Game Boy Advance is on my shelf as well. Hey Dark Killer, thanks for the first time chat. Hello. This is not what we normally do here. This is kind of just a as we're waiting for the Genshin update to cook. But we're just BSing about video games and I didn't mean to stop. I have my original Game Boy Advance that I got in kindergarten. Not kindergarten, first grade. No, I don't remember. I got it when I was very young. And I got the Platinum Edition, which was, it was a Game Boy Advance, but it was, and it wasn't the SP, it wasn't the folding one, it was just a regular Game Boy Advance. And I got the Platinum Edition, which was literally just, it was a Game Boy Advance that was painted silver. But, man, it was cool. Loved that thing. Very good console. I like the Advance. Oh yeah, we made it by a mile. Who are you? You're gonna... What the hell happened down there? It's like debris after a tornado. Yinger? I barely know her. It doesn't let you offload the truck Monday. You just pull up, and then it auto unloads the load for you. Oh, off-road the truck. Not really, like... You can wander into the median. So I guess, yeah. Sorry, I thought you said offload. Oh, what up, Dark Hill? You're actually doing IRL what we're doing virtually. I told my chat that when I was in between education, when I dropped out of one degree, and before I picked up the second degree, the degree I actually ended up going with, I was debating. There was a local guy selling a W900 with an ISX and an Eaton Fuller, and I was debating on starting over-the-road truck driving. I didn't. I ended up being a mechanic instead, but... Are you fucking my ass right now? You could have braked and waited for me. Or I could have braked and waited for them. Not like that, Duvan. Don't bonk me, I'll bonk you back. In Oregon, delivering in Oregon right now, delivering in Washington tomorrow morning. Then picking them low for Georgia. Oh wow, that's a long stint. Washington to Georgia. I'm writing. Why did I say it like that? I've been working on a few novels. I'll throw up. What is wrong with me today? I'll post some of the links to when I get some chapters uploaded in the other projects channel on the Discord. Jeez Louise, I'm not paying attention. Man, it's probably a good thing that I didn't start driving. Although I wouldn't be talking to chat. 2,600 loaded miles. Damn. So are you picking up in the same town that you're dropping off in, or are you gonna have to deadhead a little bit to get from the load you're dropping off your current load to the load you're picking up to go down to Georgia? So are you gonna have to deadhead for a little bit, or are you pretty much picking up in the same city? You should write a novel, Pellegrin. It's a lot of fun. It's even if you like just self-publish or deadhead about 100 miles, not too bad. Even if you just even if you don't publish, or you like publish for free, or you do like Kindle Direct self-publishing, it's fun. I think it's fun. It's a fun, but I'm writing a novel, where the whole premise of it is a hitchhiker. It's a cross-country journey, and a hitchhiker gets picked up by a trucker, and it's their adventure across the country together. Total strangers, both kind of running in a way from rough pasts, and it's them. It's their journey together. So I've got that novel cooking. I've got another one that's kind of based in kind of like D&D kind of setting, kind of rule set, like fantasy universe with like there's orcs and elves and stuff like that. Maybe more Elder Scrolls and Lord of the Rings rule set than D&D. But I've got another novel. I've got a trilogy of novels I'm working on that's in that setting. I've got 2 romance novels I'm cooking up. So yeah, when those things all get all come to fruition, I'll post their links in the other projects. There are some novels that I'm publishing. There are novels that I'm going to seek a formal publishing house, like through an actual agent and stuff. There's some I'm going to self-publish, and there's some that I'm going to put up for free on my Wattpad. So, oh fuck my hole. Ooh, Fabric. If you want to, if you're comfortable, like if you would like to, one of the rules in the Discord I said is that I don't have a single problem with soft self-promotion. If you wanna flex your writing, your art, your videos, your animation, I don't have a problem with that. Use your own discretion on not being annoying and like spammy about it. And mods have the final say if it's being spammy. But if someone wants to post in the Discord, like, hey, look at this thing that I made, I don't have a single problem with that. As an artist and as a writer, sometimes that's, sharing with other communities is how you get the word out. And, it can lead into some cool stuff, I also am, so another thing that I talked about in the Discord, and I'm gonna end in not too long. I didn't think we'd be going for an hour and 40 minutes. Another thing I'm tossing back and forth is the idea of merch. Anytime I pull money into this whole thing, it makes me uncomfortable. Even the Twitch sub button, it just feels greedy of me. But I am tossing back and forth the idea of merch, but I don't want it to be like merch. I don't want it to be Connery merch. That just sounds so lame. If I sold anything like a hat or a shirt or anything like that, it would be an actual piece of artwork on clothing. Oh, Dark, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Oh my gosh, we hit 280. Yay, Dark, thank you. Thank you so much. You just passed us over 280 followers. Didn't we just pass 270 like 3 days ago? Damn. So yeah, I'm tossing around like selling like merch and stuff like that, but it would be like an actual, if I did design a shirt or something like that, it would be the kind of shirt you would actually buy regularly, It would be a pretty beautiful, like, it would be a cool shirt. It wouldn't just be a shirt with a logo on it or something like that, or an inside joke. That's lame. I want it to be something that you would actually see in a store and say, oh, that's cool, I want to buy that. Instead of something that you would see at the stand at TwitchCon, That's just like, oh, this is like, oh my gosh, Dark, thank you for the Prime. Oh my gosh, you guys are so nice. You guys really know how to throw me off when you do nice things like that. But it's gonna be, if I do, it's gonna be an actual shirt. It's gonna, I have some ideas that I'll throw up in the Discord as well, some like concepts. But yeah, it'll be all drawn by me, and I think that could be a kind of a cool thing. Pellegrin, are you a dad? Are you a parent? Because the dad jokes are flying today. Ooh, Homely needs to sleep as well. A shameless punster. Respect. That was kind of obnoxious, backing up in the middle of the... Best dad joke? Yinger, I barely know her. You know, something else I mentioned. Thanks for using the emotes, everyone. I appreciate that. The emotes that I worked on. But I have been in battle with Twitch support, because it's Twitch support. About I talked about this already, but once I get wait, what the hell? Why am I going? Why is it sending me the opposite direction now? Why is it trying to turn me around? I'm not turning right, I'm turning left, you crazies. Heading south. Heading down south. Oops, cut that guy off. That's okay. He's just ones and zeros. I will get, hopefully soon, it's all dependent on Twitch support right now, but I will be getting chat redeems and drops and custom alerts and that kind of stuff figured out just as soon as Twitch support will figure out this thing with my two-factor authorization. So that stuff is coming, redeems and all that stuff. Oh, the lightning. It's lightning. It's about 5:30 Pacific time here. So, where's my mouse? Magmatic. I think I'm fixing on getting off right now, actually. Sorry. It was gonna be a short stream today, and I've got some other stuff that's going on this evening that I need to get ready for. But tomorrow we'll be back for enjoying 5.0, and I'll be finishing up the Liyue quest line tomorrow as well. So that'll be something to look forward to. Here, I'll put this song, this part of the OST back on for the outro. Again, thanks everyone for stopping by for a very unconventional stream compared to what we have been doing. Humbling and yeah, I really appreciate it. Appreciate all of you. We are nowhere near done with our adventure in Teyvat. We have plenty to go. I will be playing this game ad infinitum. You know, whether we, yeah, like, just know that I will be continuing this game, you know, even if, like, let's say my channels get banned tomorrow and I can't stream as Connery anymore or anything like that. Just know I'll still be playing the game. I enjoy it so much. I practice a lot off stream. Like, I grind resources and stuff off stream and everything. It is definitely not something I do just for views. I am so into this game. So yeah. We are getting close to 300 followers on here. And we are also getting close on YouTube to 700 subs. I am thinking another Squirtathon, though it's very soon after the last one. I am thinking another Squirtathon might be in order. And I think this Squirtathon, I'm going to turn it into an actual subathon. Let's try to hit 700 subs on YouTube and 300 followers on Twitch. And also, if you guys have any recommendations for things I can add on to the wheel, let me know, because I have some stuff on the wheel right now. I have some stuff on the wheel, and if you guys want to throw anything else onto other things that I can do. Wait, I want to unhide all of those. You have any other things that we want to add onto that? Other punishments or other milestones or things like that? You know, when we hit 290 subs on Twitch, then I'll have to tell a dad joke or something like that. See, the problem with that is, Duvans, I make a decent amount of dad jokes anyway. Pepper myself does mean eating a pepper spice, yes. So I am kind of a spice wimp. And so it's not going to be a ghost pepper. It's going to be a freaking like habanero, dude. Like, I am very spice wimpy. Chat choosing my team for a Genshin boss was a fun one because you guys made me fight Oceanid with an all hydro team. And if not for the timer, I think I could have done it because my dodging skills are good enough that using Yelen's archery was actually doing a relative amount of damage, but there was a certain point in Oceanid that you time out and she just auto kills you if you take too long. So that was fun. But yeah. So another Squirtathon is on the way. Things are going awesome. Thanks for the support. And I think that is all we have today. Save your screenshot for the prompts we already have. Good idea, yeah. All right. This stream we'll start uploading pretty much right after I get off. I'll try to update the Discord about stuff when I can. I'm really excited that you guys are excited about my novels. That's that's awesome. That's very encouraging. So yeah, any writing that I have, honestly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to link a fanfic that I have. It's not that kind of fanfic. It's a fanfic. It's a Teen Titans fanfic that I wrote. Again, not that kind of fanfic, but it's a Teen Titans fanfic that I wrote a good 8 or 9 years ago that I recently, just last year, rewrote it with my current, more matured writing style. And so I'll link that in the Discord under other projects. So that'll be there for you all to enjoy. I'm proud of the writing, even it being a Teen Titans fanfic. I don't think it's as cringy as it could be, and I'm proud of the writing in it. So, anyways, I'll see you all tomorrow. Enjoy 5.0. Woohoo! It's finally here, or I guess it's not here yet, but yay 5.0 and yay 280 followers. Thank you all so much. Means the world, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.